and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will have the ball first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. On the ground, it's Robinson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Baker. Quick completion on the out. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that...
Touchdown, Cal! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Now from inside the red zone. He caught it. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, SMU!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Working that left side now. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Might be looking to run. He'll get rid of it. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his...
Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Mustangs.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the the catch. Okay, so I can be a DB. I can be a wide receiver. I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Looking for a man. It's Baker. The short hands. It's James. Still on his feet at the 45. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
First down for the offense.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Give to the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page. in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Bringing the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Here's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, they've still got the lead, but they are losing the momentum, and the defense is starting to make plays after getting that last sack. They can feel it right now. You can see them playing with a whole lot of more energy. There's a lot of pressure on this offense now to respond.
The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The hand to the running back. Runs through a tackle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
They'll immediately call timeout. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. And they're able to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man.
Turning it on. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes a man miss. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Turner. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Bullock. Snags it over the middle. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. The screen, he's got wheels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quickly complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by just 4 to USC. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Golden Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Fires one high and deep. Snags it. A little excitement there to wrap up the 1st half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Bryce to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like...
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
With a red zone opportunity.
Back to throw, it's Bullock. On a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
First and goal, SMU.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quarterback on the keeper. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. The go-ahead touchdown called back after the flag, and this offense going to have to regroup quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Touchdown, SMU! And that one will give him the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Makes the grab. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's James. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
It's It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, you can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Golden Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Puts it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. Out of the gun to give to the back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Baker. Finds his big tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Wilkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man. It's Wilkins. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within the play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play. And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Oh, that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. Got it set up on the outside. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He breaks the tackle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing him throw it vertically downfield.
The Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Young. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. These guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
Catch in the middle, it's Young. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, SMU! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkins. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And the Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's James. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spot? Like, make a big drive, make a big play.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack